Hello guys, it's Waltz from WaWa's Bootcamp, and today I have a video for you guys about Pharah Concussive Blast that will hopefully make it easier for you to get those nice environmental kills. There are going to be more in-depth videos later about how to use your Concussive Blast defensively versus offensively, when you should use it, etc. But this video will primarily be about where to place your boops to maximize environmental kills. So let's get down to it. Pharah's Concussive Blast has a radius of 8 meters, which is pretty decent. But one thing that a lot of non-Pharah players don't know, the one biggest tip I can give the general player base who might not be too familiar with Pharah with regards to getting environmental kills, is this. Enemies in the blast radius of the Concussive Blast will get pushed the same distance away, no matter where in the blast radius they are. Let's take a look at this example here, where you have a typical competitive lineup, Kappa, coming across the bridge in Lijiang. This is an infamous spot to get booped by Pharahs, but I've seen a lot of decent Pharah players place unoptimal boops. So question, where would you want to place your Concussive Blast to get the most environmental kills? Some people might think the middle, but that's actually not ideal. In general, you actually want to place your Concussive Blast so that the enemy is in the outside limits of the blast radius. In other words, you want your Concussive Blast to hit as far away from the targets as possible, but still close enough so that they're in the blast radius. Why? Think billiards or pool. If you place your blast really close to your enemies, they're moving around, and as a projectile hero, there's a larger margin of error if you hit your Concussive Blast closer to your enemies, and there's a better chance of booping in the right direction if you land the blast farther away from them. So the lesson here is that you can control where your enemies will go if your Concussive Blasts are a bit farther away. So here's my go-to boop spot. If you boop in the middle of the bridge, your boop will be more likely to send enemies in a random direction based on their movement and position. If you're lucky, you might get a kill, but the more consistent way to secure environmental kills is this way, because you're placing more enemies away from your boop, so you send them in a calculated direction off the bridge. Observe this clip again and notice where I place my Concussive Blast. It's intentionally farther away from my enemies instead of right next to them. In fact, a better one even might have been a little more up, to be honest. It's also important to note that the blast radius is 3-dimensional as well, so utilize the terrain to the fullest. Once you understand this interesting property of Concussive Blasts, and with a little bit of practice, this should become second nature to you. And when you see very good Pharah players, you'll notice that they also tend to utilize this property as much as they can. Well, that's all for now. I hope this video helped and got you thinking about intentionally placing your Concussive Blasts when you're going for those environmental kills. Please hit that like button if you liked the video, it helps us out a lot, and subscribe if you want more content like this. Also, if you have particular places and maps where you like to go for boops, or even more general advice for Pharah and non-Pharah players, go ahead and comment, and I'll do my best to respond to you. WaWa's Bootcamp is a competitive Overwatch community based on improving and educating Overwatch gamers of all skill levels. This community provides free coaching sessions with Grandmaster and top 500 players who play your heroes. We have an active and growing community of close to 2,000 coaches and students, and we're planning to upload many more guides and more content in the near future. So hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now, and have a great day.